Exercise 11.1, question number 3. The shape of a garden is rectangular in the middle and semicircular at the ends, as shown in the figure. Now, this is a garden. In the middle, it is rectangular, and at both the ends, it is semicircular. We have to find the area and perimeter of this figure. And the dimensions given are this complete length from this end to this end, it's 20 meter, and this way this length is 7 meter. So these two dimensions are given to us, and we have to calculate the area and perimeter of this garden. So for this, first we will understand how we are going to solve this figure. We will divide this figure in 3 parts, right? This first part is semicircle, second part is also a semicircle, and third part is a rectangle. So the figure can be easily divided in 3 parts, 2 semicircles and a rectangle. And for our convenience, we label these points as A, B, C and D. Now we know that this length is 7 meter. Now this is what? This is the diameter of the semicircle. This is diameter in case of semicircle. So if this is diameter, what will be the radius? It will be 7 by 2. That means half of the diameter, or 3.5. So this length will be equal to radius, which is 7 by 2 or 3.5. Now this is also 3.5, and this way also it is 3.5. So that means in this rectangle 3, what will be the length AB? Length AB will be 20 minus 3.5 from this side minus 3.5 from this side. So 3.5 is subtracted 2 times from both the corners, and we get the length of AB as 13 centimeter. So the length of rectangle 3 is 13 centimeter, and the breadth of rectangle is already given, which is 7 centimeter, right? Sorry, 7 meters. I'm sorry, the units I've written wrong. I will just correct it. The units are meter and not centimeter. Okay, now we know the dimensions of all the 3 figures. We know the dimensions of field, first part. We know the dimensions of second part. They both are semicircle, and we know the dimensions of the rectangle. So now we are going to find the area. Now area of the figure will be area of 1, the part 1, plus area of part 2 plus area of part 3. Now area of 1 was a semicircle, right? So the semicircle area is half pi r square, as area of circle is pi r square. So area of semicircle will be half of that. Similarly, area of second part will be also half pi r square. It's a semicircle. And area of third part, which is a rectangle, will be L into B, right? Now half pi r square plus half pi r square gives 1 pi r square. So pi r square plus L into B. Now putting the values of pi, and the radius was 7 by 2. So putting the value of r, L is 13 and breadth is 7. Solving this, we get the area of the complete figure comes out to be 129.5 meters square. Now we are left to find the perimeter. Now to find the perimeter, we need to see the figure once again. Now as we have labeled the figure ABCD, now whenever we have to find perimeter of the figure, we just have to see the outer boundary. We have nothing to do with the inside. We have to just calculate the outer boundary. So the best way to calculate perimeter of a figure is that you start from one point, right? Move around the boundary and come back to that point. Like as in case of area, you can divide the figure in different parts and you find the areas of the different parts and then add them up. But it's not in case of perimeter. You cannot find the perimeter of part 1, perimeter of part 2, perimeter of part 3 and then add. That is not correct, right? In area you can do that, but you cannot do this thing in case of perimeter. So the best thing is you start from one point, move around the circumference and come back to that point. Okay, like here the perimeter figure will be AB. AB is a line segment, so AB line segment plus BC. BC is an arc, so arc BC plus CD again line segment plus DA again arc. So we will write it like this: arc line segment AB plus arc BC plus line segment CD plus arc DA. So we started from A and we came back and finished at A. Now AB we know is 13. BC arc. Now BC arc means this is what? This is the circumference of semicircle. Semicircle, what is the circumference of circle? It's 2 pi r. So the circumference of semicircle is pi r. So this arc BC is pi r. It's the circumference of semicircle. Pi r plus 13 again plus pi r again. 13 plus 13 gives 26. Pi r plus pi r gives 2 pi r. Putting the value of r and solving, we get perimeter of figure comes out to be 48 meters. I hope the question is clear to all of you. It's quite important question.